What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today. We're gonna talk about these Sony fanboys who are gladly celebrating that they want to pay more instead of having their games day and day on Sony's subscription service. Because we got the news like 2 days ago about their new PS Plus merger of both PS Plus and PS Now with the new PS Plus subscription tiers. And these Sony fanboys are losing it. They're completely losing their minds right now. They are gladly saying, hey, PlayStation, you don't have to put your games day and date on your service to people with Game Pass and Xbox. We're fine for you charging us full price for these exclusives. And that's like way too many are saying there's stupid reasons why this is so awesome. This is the first guy who says Game Pass completely transformed the perception of some gamers and made them terribly cheap and entitled. It's a change that I personally hate in our community. Gaming is all about supporting the game you love, own them, share them. I am glad PlayStation isn't doing day and date. Oh, I'm sorry, is this guy not a consumer? Does he work for Sony? Does he work for Sony or is he a consumer? I'm very confused with a post like this. Why would you want the company to charge you more? Why would you not want to pay less for something? I'm just so shocked, but he is not the only one with the same sentiment. It says you're entitled. You're entitled now. Wow, okay. Let's see the next guy. He says, I am very happy Sony is not putting in their $200 million AAA single-player games into a sub-service. These games are insanely expensive and people support them enough. God of War Ragnarok would now sell 20 plus million if it was in PS Plus day one. Realistic thinking, in my opinion. Why do you care, first of all, if it didn't sell that much? Like, how does it selling that much benefit you as a consumer? It's like, once again, they're really blurring the line if they are consumers or if they want to work for Sony. I'm so lost with this mindset. But yeah, I mean, it's not the first time that we've seen products released do extremely well on subscription services, especially if you look at the movie industry. Pretty sure Netflix has exclusive content that does extremely well on their service, which costs like millions or hundreds of millions of dollars. But they have successful movies that come out. Same with the gaming industry. They can do the same thing, but I guess these Sony fanboys want to defend Sony not doing this at all costs, so it just makes no sense. But the next guy, he says PS Plus Premium versus Game Pass. No day one versus day one. $120 versus $180 versus with Game Pass. 700 plus games versus 400 plus games. Store discounts plus no store discounts when you kind of save when you buy the game on Game Pass anyway. And pretty sure the games with gold, if you got the feature on the tier, you get discounts as well. But you do get discounts with Game Pass, but okay. Game demos / no game demos. Spider-Man / no Spider-Man. PS Plus is the clear winner. Really? So when is paying for game demos a win? Like, really? We're really champion buying demos now? I'm pretty sure, like, what are we doing here? He's champion buying demos. Like, something that used to be free. Like, something that should be free at that. Who the hell champions buying game demos? And then he's saying no day one is a win. What is wrong with these guys? Why do you not want to play a brand new exclusive game from Sony's first party day one? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And he says PS Plus is a clear winner. This is so stupid. This is really stupid. And then the last one we have there, they found another Sony fanboy who said he wants to pay more. $70 just isn't enough. He wants to pay more to support Sony's pockets, I guess, the CEO's pockets. These guys are just weird. And there's one guy who exposed them said, and this is why they get honey deed with games like GT7. Oh yeah, Sony fanboys. They are like, we don't talk about Bruno thing going around. That's how they feel about GT7. They don't talk about GT7 user score because that thing keeps going lower and lower. But let's see what this Sony fanboy said, who has an Ellie as an avatar picture. People always want the S for free, face palm. In reality, we should be paying the minimum of $80 for AAA games, but we are paying $70. We are lucky. He says y'all are lucky Sony ain't charging y'all $80. He would gladly pay Sony $80. What's wrong with these people? Games are expensive to make. Putting them in a subscription service day would definitely bring down quality. I'd rather pay full price. When has that ever happened where Sony being a subscription server has brought down the quality? I'm like I keep saying, Xbox won the publisher for most highly rated games last year, and all the games were subscription services like Psychonauts 2, Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a Game Pass, Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5, Age of Empires, and the most recent one. So what are you talking about? All those games are highly rated games. So, and they weren't subscription service. You could pay like as low as $10 a month for a lot of those games. So the quality didn't decrease. So don't know what he's talking about there. When you look at GT7, that was a full $70, and the user score was like 1.5, I believe, or it might be lower. I don't know, and that was a full premium price game that people were very dishappy with. Or Return to another $70 price game, which it was crashing. People were praying that their save file didn't get corrupted or crash. So yeah, I'm not seeing it. I haven't seen any $7 game that was like it was like premium quality. So they need to be saying this whole quality about these $70 games, because you need to complain about the quality about those games, because those games those have actually been decreasing in quality with the recent $70 releases. So it is kind of funny. So let's see people have to say about each one of these comments that these people wrote, because these comments are pretty crazy. I guess he tried to say don't attack him because he has an Xbox as well, but he makes awful takes like defending PlayStation. Okay. Yeah, I guess the user score is now 1.6, so definitely quality right there. 1.6 user score, but subscription services are bad though. Okay. PlayStation always wanted to do this from the jump, not the day and date, but the game library of the past PlayStation games. Xbox wanted to control the narrative, and yet again, they don't. Are going to have to start looking for a PS5 the next coming months. Okay. This is such a terrible take. Do you buy everything on PlayStation at full price? This ain't quite true. Gaming is about playing games. Whether you own them or not is irrelevant. Also, with Game Pass, devs are getting paid, in some cases more. Not many people would venture to buy an unknown indie game. Game Pass pay them regardless of people playing it or not. I am glad I overpaid for my house. Makes it seem so much more valuable. I have bought 5 games, Elden Ring, King of Fighters 15, and 3 indies this year. I wouldn't have had the money to do so without Game Pass providing Halo and Forza for free a few months back. Quite often, the money people spend still goes into gaming. Yeah, just because you buy Game Pass doesn't mean you're probably not gonna buy games at full price either. So, and this whole full price, like $7, like just on this take right here, this last guy's take, like we should be paying $70. Elden Ring was $60, and it was even cheaper if you bought it at Walmart. It was cheaper at Walmart, so $50. And that game is highly rated, a lot more highly rated than the games that's just dropping at $70 brand new. So this whole price argument that you paying more is gonna equal more quality game is just so false. It's just so stupid. It's just these companies brainwashed you to think you're getting a premium experience. We're really not. But they fall for a hook, line, and sinker. So. Another guy saying he don't want the games to go in day one in Game Pass, which is day one in Sony's subscription service, is quite telling because that makes no sense. Let's see. Always online microtransactions, noticeable drop in quality to previous entries. I don't know, man. Yeah, they're gonna keep it up to GT7 because that's the big elephant in the room where they keep saying that the quality is gonna be a lot better when it's proves the quality is not a lot better, as people are not happy with this game. So. Proves this guy wrong. I am very happy Sony is charging PlayStation gamers $7 for their AAA titles and not put them in an affordable service. How will these execs afford their yachts and mansions otherwise? Sony fanboys. They're so worried about the executives buying yachts and mansions and all these fancy things. Yeah, they're definitely worried about these people. They're fighting at their pockets. And it's like gaming is literally like one of the most profitable media outlets right now. Like there's so many people into gaming right now. It's probably just as popular, more popular than movies right now. But the poor developers and publishers and CEOs of these companies, they're definitely suffering right now. If you don't want to, if their games go in day one to a service, people want a big expensive AAA single player game with no microtransactions and want to get it for $10 a month also. You think small. Microsoft isn't worried about short-term sales. The whole enterprise is built around subscriptions. They are planting the seeds for long-term subscription income. Costs money now, would make bank later. It costs them 100 billion USD to build Azure subscriptions. Okay. Sony is making the right choice to not launch games on day one. Their games sell way too much to not capitalize on their sales. Sony can drop a big launch, wait 6 to 18 months, and add their service gives them big sales during the initial window, and boost the service over time. It's still gonna be a trash service compared to Microsoft, though. If you gotta wait like 6 to 18 months to put it to add the game into their service, that's still kind of trash. That's very trash compared to Microsoft Game Pass. And it's like, how much of these games are selling really? Like, there's like very few exceptions with Sony exclusives actually sell really highly. It was like, we being honest. The only publisher that sells extremely highly with their first party titles is Nintendo. The other two games, their games don't sell extremely highly consistently. So I just don't see why these Sony guys rather Sony. I just don't get it. It's like, I'm thinking to myself as a consumer, like, I'm trying to get the best deal possible, but these Sony guys want to pay Sony more money for whatever reason. It's just weird. Very weird. Yeah, and then Game Pass increases game sales. So when you're saving more money on Game Pass, you're actually gonna buy more stuff. So this is just stupid. These guys are really out there defending Sony. Like Sony is their, like, I don't know, they're like their spouse or something. LOL. Wow, good thing Sony doesn't have to try when they got guys like you. Game Pass does give you store discounts. It's also $100 per year. And you can get discounts on Game Pass with Microsoft Rewards too. Yeah, so I don't know. The last time I paid anything that has to do with a demo after 20 years, I watched a corporation charge for what was once free, then become celebrated for it. Let's take a minute and think about that. Yeah. Bragging about charging for demos is so dumb. It's just weird. Who brags about charging for demos? Like, that should be free. Like, you're already paying $70 for these games anyway, $6 to $7. Why should I pay for a demo, especially for this game I'm probably not gonna like and get ripped off for? So, especially because it's so hard to refund games on Sony Store anyway. Like, the demos should be free on all platforms. Let's see. This is misinformation. $100 version gives you full library of Game Pass, but if you want online, 400 plus games have higher Metacritic and newer third and first party games. Games are better than demos, etc. Okay. You get discounts on Game Pass, dude. Yeah, it's obvious. You get this. I don't know where he's even getting announced from. You don't get discounts on Game Pass. Wait, weren't you anti-subscription services? Wow, so he was one of those. He was one of those guys that was saying, Game Pass just ruined the industry with the subscription service. Now he's supporting the PlayStation subscription service. What a hypocrite! What a hypocrite! They don't have demos because they have full games. They also do have discounts. Keep capping though. Yeah, this whole demo thing is just weird. Like, why do they want to pay for demos? It's just like, they will literally accept whatever Sony do at this point. If Sony says that paying for demos is good, they think it's good now. It's just weird. Like, that was free before in the past, but now they want to charge you for it. It just makes no sense. How long is this? I don't want this to be too long. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. These Sony guys are ridiculous. They're legit bragging about paying more for video games. That's like, and people want to say I'm a fanboy. I am nowhere near a fanboy. I just like playing all games I want to play at a price I want to pay for. Also, I'm glad Xbox is doing this Game Pass thing, because I don't want to be like these people who want to pay more for first party exclusives for no reason, apparently just to support the company who already makes billions of dollars each month. So it's just ridiculous. But I'm included right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.